What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about Moonwell today. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, and let's get into it, you guys. The rest of the market dumped yesterday, but you decided to have a little pumperoo. Moved up 25% from an open to a closing price, actually all the way up 40% whenever it comes down to it. A little bit of volatility. A lot of volatility even, right? You did drop from a high to a low. You dropped 18% in the midst of all this pumping, and you are, at the moment, looking to potentially... I guess you're looking to potentially reverse from here. Let's see. Let's look at some short-term stuff and then see where you're going. Maybe this is it, and then you come back down. Maybe you have more to go. This is just the beginning. Let's see if we can figure that out. Okay. By the way, on that note, I think if today closes red, not like a little bit red, but like if you were to close at like 3.9 cents or lower, then I think that this is just kind of like a bull trap. It's like it was a one and done kind of thing, and you're going to move down because you're going to reject your overbought zone. That'll create some chaos over the week. Anyways, let's get into the 1 hour time frame. If you close today red, but if you don't close today red, then you're absolved of that at least, right? 1 hour RSI here, lower highs here, lower highs looking like it's taking a little bit of a bearish turn, but you're in overall it's bullish, right? These higher lows, these higher highs, overall it's bullish. Just this little moment right here is bearish, right? Lower highs, lower lows. I'm going to stick with the greater trend. I think that you will continue and you'll probably come back up. That's my thoughts. So good on the 1 hour. As long as you stay above, probably, let's see, you probably want to stay above these lows. Don't go below 4 cents. If you do go below 4 cents, then you might be breaking out of you would be breaking out of your uptrend, and you're probably going to go lower, okay? Lower as in down to these lows, if not even lower than those lows, okay? That low right there is at like 3.6, 3.7 cents. From a low to a high here, found support at the 0.5, rejected the 0.69. Kind of an uncommon setup, but the 0.69 is oftentimes respected in double top scenarios. So I mean, this could be some kind of a double top. It really is possible. The 1 hour did reject the overbought zone after all, but you're at the 50. I don't know. There's good things and bad things. I don't know how to feel about it. I'm gonna lean ultimately toward the upside. We don't have enough data to make me feel bearish enough to call for downside. If you were to get below these lows, then okay, then we're probably going down here or even lower. That'd be my expectation. 4 hour time frame. Now the 4 hours where we get into a little bit of trouble, right? You've got a double top right here with a closing basis high. This is slightly higher high. We have lower highs in your RSI. That's bearish divergence. You rejected the overbought zone. Typically, when you reject the overbought zone, you do go down to the 50. At least, if not lower. You can find support at the 60. Sometimes you get these fake rejections where you reject and then you come back up like rather immediately. I don't know if that's what we're getting here. Maybe. We got 3 hours, 56 minutes left. Let's see how it is. If this 4 hour candle, you see down here, it has the timings on these. It's the 16th hour, of the day, sure, on the 31st of May here. If this closes red, if it closes green, then we're not moving down. But if it closes red, we're probably going to move below this low. Yeah. And I would think it closes red. So the 1 hour is conflicting with the 4 hour. The 1 hour gives me bullish hope. The 4 hour takes it away. The 4 hour is more significant. So I do shift my view to the idea that we move down, not continuing to move up. With that being said, you would likely close today red or maybe tomorrow red. Even if you're up here for a day or two, you can still come down and get like some kind of a rejection off the overbought zone. That might be good enough to bounce off the 60. It might be good enough to come back down to the 50 and bounce, something like that. But it definitely would call for some kind of a course of action to the downside here. If we're looking at this from a high to a low, high here, down here, that's at the golden ratio that you topped off at, wicking just above there, and you came all the way down to the 100. You're back up here. Oh, it's so difficult. That is so difficult. I don't know. You've got good looks on the fibs, and the fibs at the end of the day mean a lot to me. So I suppose as long as you are above 3.98 cents, there's hope that you don't go lower. But I'm going to trust the RSI here. I'm going to stick with the idea that you do go lower. You probably see prices down to 3.6 to 3.55 cents, okay? If today can close green, the odds of going down there goes down, okay? It goes down a lot. If today closes green, I would say maybe it's time to start focusing on 4.6 cents to 4.7 cents and even beyond that. 5.4 cents might be the ultimate destination here. I don't know. And obviously you're going to go higher than that too even. Let's look at this on a longer term time frame. High to low. 5.2 to 6 cents right there at the golden ratio. It wouldn't be crazy to go from here and find support at the 382 and then move up. You can see that kind of stuff, get a higher low going on, higher highs, the whole shebang. Maybe you do pull all the way back down to 3.2 cents. I don't think, how about this? I don't think if you are to go lower, I don't think you go below 3.25. Okay, I think you stay above 3.25 cents. And if you're to go higher, you're going to stop at 5.2 to 6 cents. I don't really know. I'm not confident in which direction it's going to go. If I had to guess, if I had to lean one way or another, there are some aspects of this that look bullish for immediate continuation. And there are some aspects that are bearish for an immediate kind of consolidation, pullback. I'm going to lean with the bearish note. I'm going to lean with the bearish effect, but in case I'm wrong, I'm giving you these bullish targets, okay? I don't really have anything else that I want to say, but good job, Moonwell, for standing out, for pumping. We like to see that. Finding support in the RSI at the same area that you found support here, the same area that you found support here. It's the same area that you just found support at. We're likely going to the overbought zone. So whether it's, we have like a few days of consolidating to the downside, whatever, over the weeks to come, we will continue to grow. I'm expecting big things out of Moonwell. I really do think that it'll see new highs relative to these highs that you formed back in October. From the current price to where I would think you go, at a minimum, you're going to see something on the lines of like a 370% growth, maximum 833% growth, something between 39 to 19 cents. You could go higher. You could go higher, but I'm thinking something between 39 to 19 cents. Yeah, let's say 39 to 20 cents. I got nothing else for you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, and that'll probably happen, by the way, 39 to 20 cents, that'll probably happen by some point in July. That's my expectation. If not late June, but I'm thinking sometime in July. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. Thank you all for being here. I'll see you on the next one. Take care of yourselves.